That's Gale the chicken. Come on. See, doing okay. Oh, I'm far from this. I'm like 80 miles away from that. I don't even see it, smell it, or whatever. I'm not in Los Angeles. I'm in San Bernardino County. So if you that's the thing I was trying to explain in the server, Discord server, is that SoCal is basically like an 80-mile valley filled to the brim with suburban sprawl. So if you see a bunch of buildings, you're not near the wildfires. And I'm on the far east end of that. I'm about as far away from that as possible within the valley. So so if you see like a bunch of hills and forests and stuff like that, that means you're on the edge of it somehow. You're at like the foothills or just like moving into the mountains a little bit. Those are the places that burn. But everything like once you come more inland or more into the valley from that, then that stops basically. You get affected by the smoke, but you're not really in danger of the fire anymore, except in like a few odd instances, like when Hollywood Hills began to burn. That's more closer to. It's not quite downtown LA, but it's close to downtown LA. Okay, sound check, sound check. Can you hear us?
Check, check.
Wait. Yeah. Yeah. I need to do all my postings and stuff for people.
Yeah,
to pay
do whatever it is you need
attention
to do to freshen up, powder your nose. I don't care.
to. Okay.
Let's see. Oogie.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Testing. All right, cool.
Okay. There you go. So everyone's ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I think everything looks okay. Okay. All right. I'm stretching. Stretch. Okay. Uh. Okay. So, to start off, Genera's narcolepsy has once again kicked in. It is the curse of the artifact that she wears in her helmet. We all know that. It is her burden that she must bear from time to time. It's just how it is.
It's also the reason why she's bald.
Yes, too tight to messes with her follicles.
Not because we shave her head while she's sleeping.
Oh, that too.
The okay. So we are actually still in Shunzol. Let me actually change the map picture thing that we're looking at. Do. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm kind of just doing that. And then I'm going to send this to... Oh. And then we can actually send him also to, to a different place. And now then you have all of that weird stuff right there. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Du. Huh. I always have to fix this because it's because when you guys come in, it changes the setup slightly. Oh wait, I think I gotta do. Oh no, I can't do that. Okay, never mind. Okay, leave it at that. Uh, okay. All right. Yes. So last time we were in the city. You guys were slurping down noodles, ogling the women, and doing a lot of shopping.
We also complained, or we had a debate about squirrels, and I just want everyone to know Dagmar was right. I was
Well,
right about the red squirrels.
okay. So let it be
That's all.
known, Dagmar is a expert in endangered squirrel lore.
Or semi-endangered. Protected, if you will.
I'll leave that for whenever that comes up. Okay. So so there was three things you decided to shop on. The first thing you decided on was a hat. I think Theory bought a really nice fancy hat. Trying to remember, what was it, like a fish scales, nice rainbow color, nice
Yeah, nice
rain hat.
fishing hat.
Yeah.
Good for the rain.
Uh, the other thing you wanted to buy was, okay. So the third thing you bought was food. You guys went to the ramen shop, and you met some of the colorful characters in the seedier part of town, and then you came back to do some shopping in the Rodeo Drive area of the city to try and get some sort of offering to give to Dagmar's people, some sort of token of good faith. But you didn't quite settle on anything. Everything was too expensive, and you weren't quite sure what to get. Uh, so you're actually trying to remember, trying to find which page we were on. I I think we might have been just using this page. Okay, because I don't think I have it else. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I have a page with the other scenery in it. I know I have a whole bunch of scenery things in here, but I don't think this is it. Okay. Yeah, I think I put everything like. So I'm just gonna start to get rid of a few things here. Okay. Anyways, okay. The per you don't. I don't have a picture of the person you were talking to. You were actually talking to Lydia Obsidian, so you're Deep Dark Secrets. Are you actually gonna buy something, or are you just gonna leave now?
Well,
Oh wait, no, you bought
no.
something. Gradal bought something.
Mm.
Well, the rest of the party doesn't know that, but yes, or at least
Oh.
to the best of my knowledge.
Yeah,
Oh.
you tried to sneak something in your bag.
Yeah.
That is not in my notes.
Very suspicious. Very suspicious. Gradal's gonna betray the party. Get him.
I think we ended up deciding that we would not purchase something for Dagmar's clan um here in the city at least. And that we were going to hold off on that until we get kind of closer to the area. Right?
Yeah,
Right.
sounds right. Yep.
That's up to you, right? You get to decide. I mean, Dagmar, this is your culture. Okay, I have. I'll let you figure that
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. No, I think I settled on it last time. I think Zavarin actually convinced me too that like we would wait on it because it's a lot of money to cough up at the start of a journey for something intended for the end of the journey. So we should definitely hold on to that money until we get closer to the the intended use for it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure you are finished with your thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, then the night is ending. I mean, it's getting quite late. You guys can go head back to the bed to go back to sleep, or you could try to do one more thing.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm all set.
So all of you slowly trot back. That includes all of you and Daintyfoot and Madison Fartknocker, which I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting him. I need to probably put a little. I need to put him into the interface too, along with Daintyfoot. So you have the soft click clack of Daintyfoot's hooves on the cobblestones as you walk back through the alleys. I want Tony. Nobody cares about Tony. Are you guys following anyone? Did anyone actually like memorize how to get back to the boat?
Well, maybe. That's a good question.
My man Madison over here, he probably knows the way. It's
Okay, so you're following Madison.
You know, he's got some usefulness in him. Am I right?
Okay. Here we go. Four. Madison's like, yeah, sure. I've done lots of traveling. I've been in this city before. Just follow me. And so he heads to the front of the group. You know, kind of striding with his chest out. You know, back straight, chin up. You know, chest forward. And about 15 minutes later, you don't know where you are.
Why did we bring you along?
Oh,
What is your purpose?
I don't know. I guess the city's changed since I was last here. I don't know. I guess I got lost.
Yeah, it's okay, Madison. As I look around, do I see anybody who looks like they really know where they're going?
At this point, it's actually quite late. Most people are closing up shops. So you have the drunks, the bums, the city guards. You know, whoever's left after all normal city folks go to bed.
I confidently stride up to one of the city guards.
Okay. You stride up to one of the city guards. They are a large hobgoblin. This is a particularly large hobgoblin. He's like 7 foot. He's pretty big, like 250 pounds before his armor. So what do you say to the person?
Greetings and salutations, sir. I was wondering if you might be able to point us towards the dock area, as we need to get back to our ship before it gets too late.
He kind of looks around for a second, and then he's like kind of bewildered by where the sound is coming from. He finally looks down at you, like, oh,
Hi. And I wave my hand very, very erratically, very dramatically from side to side. Hi.
oh. He bends over slightly to get closer to you, and it's like, well, what was that again?
Would you be so kind as to point us in the direction of the docks? We need to get back to our ship for the evening.
So he points off in a direction, and he tells you you're kind of far from the docks. So he tells you to just keep going off in that direction, and he points. He basically points east. Well, I mean, you're lost because you don't know which way would east be. But he points off in a direction, and he tells you you're going to have to go down a couple of these alleys. And it's a little complicated to tell you, but just keep going in that direction, and follow the smell of the salt water, and you should be able to get to there pretty easily. It's like a 10-minute walk.
Thank you very, very much, sir. And I'll hand him big flower for a big guy. I'm going to hand him a great big tiger lily. Nice and orange like he is.
A tiger lily?
Can I hand him Madison because he's outlived his usefulness to me?
Okay. Are you literally going to just shove him toward the guard and be like, here, take this guy?
No, we'll use him for bait during a big epic monster fight later.
I see you're planning ahead. Very good. Dagmar is finally learning. Okay.
Dagmar, you're the barbarian. We don't pay you to think.
I know.
Okay. So, the guard pointed you in a direction. Who are you going to follow now?
Or
Probably
Madison.
Gretel.
Well, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, go for it, Gretel.
What do you want me to roll? Like a survival check or...
Yeah, survival check will do fine.
All right, and I'll do guidance too. Oh, Lord, no.
Well,
And where's the guidance?
further and further away we go.
A natural one. Oh, no.
On the one that mattered, a 1. On the one that's just a slight bonus, you do maximum. So you did a 9.
Oh, Lord.
Uh,
I'm usually good at this, I swear.
you end up back in front of the ramen shop, the noodle shop, but it's closed now.
Gretel's like, I smell salt water that way, so definitely not that way we go.
But I think the problem was I think I was smelling the broth. I think maybe the ramen's so good because they cook their broth overnight, and that's what I was smelling. Usually I'm much better at this.
But the ramen shop was closer than where we were, right? Because it was, we were going even further from that point, right?
At this, so yeah, you're much closer now. And I'll give you one more roll to see if you can find your way back to the boat. Who are you gonna follow now?
I can give it a shot. I'm a tracker, right?
Go for it.
Right. I'm a tracker, so I should be able to. What are we rolling?
Survival.
Okay, hold on.
Can I assist her at all? Like maybe do a perception check to see if I can smell salt water and see if I can assist her?
Well, Gretel, why don't you do a guidance? At least bump her above the 9.
Will do.
I only track moving things. Moving.
The water's
But
moving. It's got waves in it.
We're getting all the low rolls out of the way now, so that when we're in a deadly fight for our lives, they're not as bad.
I like
Can
it.
Can I do the bardic inspiration on that roll, even though it already rolled?
No need to. 12 is fine. So
Okay.
I liked how you guys used all of this teamwork to just get back to the boat. So,
teamwork.
It's like, can I do that singy thing?
Survival.
Okay, so Dagmar does her thing to help her tracking. She licks her finger, puts it up to test the wind, and she's like, "That way's east." Gretel uses guidance as a magic thing, and then slightly rotates her off in a little bit more accurate direction. It's like, yes, that's east, and then you guys begin to march off toward the
What is this
piers.
finger? What is this finger thing? I sniff the ground.
Okay. That's up to you. Okay.
Might as well have Tony do it.
Yeah.
So everybody trots back a little bit disheartened. Yeah, you're walking past all of the night walkers and all the drunks, and you step across puddles and stuff and get back to the pier, which has that nice pier, salty, rotting seaweed smell to it. You get back to the boat, and you have to knock on the side, and then a couple people let down the ladder, and you notice the captain is actually still waiting on the deck of the boat, just strumming a little mandolin. Yes. And she nods and she come back aboard. She comments, "Oh, you're back early. Uh, did you do any shopping? Did you do any celebrating?" She kind of like looks you over and is a little bit surprised that you all seem to be very steady on your feet still.
I just hold up my little guy, and he's wearing a fedora.
The captain nods approvingly.
I'm glad we have the approval. It makes a world of a difference.
She says she talks about how in her home village people like to dress up their pets too. They especially like tutu skirts.
I would guess that Tony did not like that.
How do you know?
We connect on a spiritual and emotional level.
What if Tony's like Emily Perez? You don't know.
I will remember this, Daryl.
Okay. So what do you guys do then? You're on the boat.
Do I see Daintyfoot around anywhere?
Oh yeah, Dainty
Did
Foot
she ever
followed you.
leave the boat? Just checking that
So-
they're back on the boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody's here. So Dainty Foot, Madison. Okay. So with that, everybody goes gets ready for bed. Madison puts on his nightcap, nightgown, slippers. Daintyfoot brushes their teeth, and then Daintyfoot curls up in the ropes up on the deck. And you guys all fall asleep to the sounds of the waves tapping against the side of the hull of the ship with the stars above. If you guys like, let's do. Yeah, no, we'll just cut it right there. Okay. Next morning.
PM?
You're waking up to the sounds of ropes straining, wooden planks creaking, birds cawing, and people shouting as people are packing and readying the boat to go. You guys may roll a perception or a insight check, whichever you'd like.
Did mine not roll through?
I do
no.
not see yours.
No.
Come on, but it's a really good roll. Where's the log? I need to prove that I rolled this.
You're gonna screenshot it.
I am, because it was a nat 20.
Sorry. Roll 20 would like to disagree.
Yeah, well, where's the thingy?
furiously opens up Photoshop. Where is the thingy?
No, I'm trying to. Well, first off, I need to find out why my extensions aren't working. That's a completely different conversation. Did it get disabled? Jeez. On 20. I'm gonna figure out why my extension's not working.
Oh, is it D&D Beyond extension?
Yeah, the Beyond 20
Oh.
extension's not. It's like gone off my Chrome. I have no idea how it disappeared. Oh, it says right here, extension may have become corrupted. Well,
That's not
uncorrupt
good.
it. Repair. Hold on.
It's not conducive to my game.
Just been updated. Okay, now we're good. How do I find the log of the rolls I just made?
It might
Daryl, I
not have
think
written
you
it
can
in the
just give him
log,
a
buddy.
1.
Just roll again.
I don't
Just
want to
give him
roll
a-
again. I rolled a nat 20.
Give him a 1.
All right, fine. I'll roll again. If my character sheet loads.
It's another 20. Daryl's still just like, there's nothing really much going on.
No, I see the Beyond 20 on it now.
You got it?
Yeah, and now I rolled a 2.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay.
I'll go throw my laptop out a window now.
So, Soren, this is a beautiful, seaside day. You're really enjoying yourself. The fish are jumping out of the water. This is great. Beautiful. Okay, Dagmar, a theory.
Yes,
Um,
us information.
uh,
Yes, keep typing. Yes. Give me those secrets. Transmit that message, DM.
yes, okay. Let's see, you're at a
All right,
14.
you two can knock it off. That's just creepy.
Yeah, well, I'm looking around. I'm feeling a little sick. I don't know. Something smells off. And
Yeah, I also smell the off.
and I think there's something moving in those boxes. What the heck?
The cargo definitely looks more full than it was the other day.
And Bill, who we busted talking about smuggling before, looks particularly pleased, I must say.
Thought we busted that guy.
Ah, but he promised.
Well, I don't think. I think we maybe misjudged something. We thought that he was looking to steal cargo from the ship, not bring new cargo onto the ship. If something's moving in those crates, I wonder if someone's involved in wildlife trafficking, which seriously pisses me off.
That's illegal. I don't like that. Let's see. Should we talk to the captain?
Okay. I'm gonna like guys like you guys like sort of decide this for me right now because I never really decided. Do you want wildlife transportation to be actually illegal in this world?
Well, I'd imagine it. Well, speaking as me, not as Gredall, I'd imagine like in this world, it depends on the wildlife. If it's common wildlife, then not really an issue. But if it's something like rare or exotic or endangered wildlife,
Unicorns?
Okay, so you're saying that
you said
if
wildlife
you
transportation,
transport,
you
let's
need to
say, a
specify.
bobcat, no harm, no foul. But if you transport red squirrels, then that's illegal.
Oh God.
No. Hold on. You need to make a distinction though, because you said wildlife transportation. Do you mean forced transportation? Like, do you mean smuggling, or are we talking specifically like transporting wildlife without its verbal consent using talk to animals?
I had an even nastier thought. We only know something's moving in those crates. It might not
Okay.
be animals. It might be human trafficking.
We could just smash the
Mhm.
crate and figure it
Or
out.
monster
later.
trafficking.
None of this trafficking that I'm hearing about sounds good. We should smash crate.
Can smash crate?
DM can smash crate.
You're gonna go. Well, I'm not gonna tell you what you can or cannot do. This is your character. You go up and smash that crate if you like. That's up to you.
I'd like to at least open it.
Yeah, if anything's
Um,
alive, it should not be in a crate.
It might also be something dangerous in there, so maybe figure out what is in there before smashing it. Again, just a suggestion.
Groudal, can you transform into fly?
What?
DM, can I transform into fly?
This sounds dangerous. Can I just go open the crate?
Oh, please transform into a fly, and then I'm gonna make the animal that's inside. I'll make it a frog.
For the love of God, can I? I'm gonna go open it. I am overriding the party. I'm going to open the barrel. I'm not letting him get squashed as a fly.
But that's the thing.
insane.
As a wild, if I get killed in my wild shape, then I just transform back into me.
We're not playing games with that. He's
Well-
gonna make you get eaten, and then we have to have a frog with us for the next, or you kill a frog. So let's be real here.
Wait, yeah.
Dagmar
Okay, so
swats it
if you
accidentally.
drop to 0 hit points, your transformation is undone. You go back, right?
Yeah,
And then we've killed the frog. Hypothetically.
yeah. I would. Yeah, hypothetically, I would explode inside of the frog, or
Okay.
I would
Okay.
explode the frog. Is that what
Yeah.
it gets?
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go open the barrel. It's gonna be a lot easier than whatever.
So the other thing
Ant-Man
is wait.
Thanos you're trying to do over
Because
here.
they're loading it onto the ship. So when it hits the deck and the box jiggles a little because you're assuming there's something inside, you were like run up to it as soon as it hits the deck and then you like kick it open, or do you wait for it to go down below deck and you're gonna sneak in and open it later when nobody's looking at you?
I don't know. I kind of want to. Wait, hold on. Didn't we like just get back on the boat?
It's the next morning. They're
it's
getting
the
ready
next
to leave and they're
morning,
tying
yeah.
everything down. So I'm
Okay,
just
hold on,
I'm just
hold on.
trying to understand when and where you break open this box so that when the monster pops out, is it going to kill just you or everybody on the crew, everybody on the deck?
There's no if or buts about that.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to here. You want some flare, Daryl? I'll give you some flare. How far away is the barrel?
Okay. These are not barrels. These are boxes, and the boxes are
Boxes.
how
How far away is it?
Crates.
these crates are like 6 feet high. Like think of a cube that's like maybe not a cube, but close to a cube, but maybe a 6x6, but probably a little bit longer than that. Maybe like a 6x6x8. So slightly
Sure, how
longer
far
than it
away
is
is it?
tall.
How far away?
Well, it's the boat's not that big. It's like maybe 10 feet from you, right? Because they're loading it onto the
Cool,
deck.
awesome. Is it a locked crate?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all of these things are locked and closed, right? Because they're supposed to be sealed, and they're not supposed to be open until they get to whoever the recipient is.
Is the captain in cahoots on this? Because she might not like
Who are you asking?
smash
Are
crate.
you asking us, or are you asking the DM who's not going to answer you?
Let me rephrase. Do you think
go.
that if we smash crate, the captain won't like smash crate?
So definitely not. The people who are, you said they're moving them, are they like actively moving the crates? Like somebody just put that down?
Yeah, I mean that's
Okay. The guy who just put it down, can I cast detect thoughts?
There you go.
Maybe detect thoughts on Bill if he's the one that's
Ooh.
Yeah, if he's the one
that's
moving,
doing
or
it.
like
The people who are moving the crates wouldn't
Probably don't
necessarily know, but I think Bill knows what's up.
yeah, if he's
At least
is
that's
he,
what my
is he
insight tells
shifty,
me.
right?
He's
That's what my
looking
insight tells me.
very He's looking very pleased with himself. Let me put that.
Okay, I'm going to cast. Wait, hold on. What do I need to do for that? Yeah, I'm gonna detect his thoughts.
Okay, remember that casting a spell is fairly obvious, so everyone's gonna see you do it.
Is there anything that I can do to? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, is there anything that I can do to help shield him? Like, I don't imagine that like Pass Without a Trace would.
Well, I can
Keep
just
him
play it
from-
off like I'm just playing music, right? But it needs verbal.
Well, okay, so let's look at this one. So detect
It's
thoughts.
V, S, and M.
Verbal, somatic, and material. You need a
and-
copper piece.
Do
Concentration,
you do
concentration up to a
material
minute.
components?
So the point is that you cannot normally hide casting magic. That is why sorcerers get that special like don't have to say anything kind of ability. Like it's if it cannot just be you play music and then everybody ignores you. It like sparks will shoot off, like your voice will change, or you'll the gesture you will do is like doing the Macarena or something like that. Like it makes it very obvious that you're doing something. Whether the average person can guess what you're doing, like specific spell, highly doubtful. But they'll see that you're doing something. They'll see that you're doing magic.
Could I can
Okay,
assist.
well then can I hold on? Hold on.
No,
I'm
hold
gonna be
on,
complicated,
No,
annoying
hold
then.
on. No, hold on.
Can
I'm going to take my little I'm gonna take my little bobcat guy and I'm gonna lift him up and I'm gonna show him to everybody to distract. I'm gonna be like, look at my little guy. Look at my little guy. Look at his hat. Look at his cute face. Will that work?
I was gonna minor illusion the other way and then do the spell.
I'm trying to think. We have not written up a character sheet for Bill. Not Bill. Bob the cat. Not Bill the cat. Bill the cat's a different kind of cat. Bob the cat.
Bill Bob the cat.
It's Tony.
Yeah, I was about to thank you. Tony has to.
Okay.
Tony has to roll for charisma.
Oh, he's got all that riz.
We have not written up a character sheet for Tony. So
I'll work on
Dagmar,
that.
you may roll a straight charisma.
Advantage.
I was going to say Varn, because technically the spell is you're casting it on yourself. So if you want to hide behind some cargo, away from everybody, cast it on yourself, and then walk out from behind it, and then look at people, because that's how the spell works.
Sure.
Yeah, because so here's the
I was
text
gonna be
from the
extra
Player's
and
Handbook
minor
from the
illusion of
2014
firework.
version. For the duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures. When you cast a spell, and as your action on each turn until the spell ends, you can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. If the creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower, they can't be affected. But basically, right, it's the spell, you cast it on yourself, and then you look at something, and then you read its mind.
Well, important question. Does the doofus on the ship have an intelligence lower than 30?
No. Intelligence of like 3 or lower is an
Joking.
animal. You're talking like a cow.
I know. I'm joking because he
Okay, well.
is not too bright. Yeah, I'm assuming Dagmar's already showing off this cat to everybody anyways.
Okay,
So
go ahead,
I'll pop
Tony,
behind-
roll a charisma.
I'll pop behind the corner and then do a
Okay.
little thing to cast it.
Yeah, this is not gonna be great.
What? Well,
It also says for recognition, since I dropped it in the chat, it also says that I can use the spell to detect presence of thinking creatures that I can't see, and when you cast a spell as your action during the duration, you can search for thoughts within 30 feet of you. Spell can penetrate barriers. The spell can penetrate barriers, but 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of any other metal or lead blocks.
yeah, that's standard,
so-
like boilerplate.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
spell
say
text.
if he doesn't give me anything, I want to preface it by saying I definitely want to like probe the brains of the people moving stuff to see if they know anything, even though they probably are just moving stuff.
Okay, so so a 12 is decent enough for people to go, oh, if If they had cell phones, they would be posting Instagram photos right now. While Tony
Aw.
stretches stuff in the vein of
Sweet.
"too sexy for my hat," "too sexy for my
Oh,
hat."
I love
Um,
it. I love it.
okay. Um,
So cute.
you can LARP that later if you like Dagmar. Uh, so okay, so Svarin, you okay, Svarin, who are you going after again first?
Um,
Bill,
Bill,
right?
Bob, Bill Bob, Billy Bob, whatever his name is.
The cat?
The shifty.
No.
No, that's Tony.
What?
Oh.
Bill!
Who's on
Bill!
first?
Bill the
Bill!
orc.
You're
Bill
going
the orc.
after
Okay, sorry.
Bill!
The let me in his brain.
Oh, okay. No, you only get surface thoughts. Okay.
I don't think he has any deep thoughts, so I'm not worried.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Surface thoughts. Only surface thoughts.
It's thoughts on the surface, if you're wondering. Is this going to come into to me in a message or?
Yeah, it's coming to you in message.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I hate this guy. Oh my god. It. Oh, great, wonderful. I love that. Is he going to do that, or can I go talk to him real quick? Jesus, Daryl, slow down. I want to go over and just like
God.
casually say hi to him.
Okay, you say hi. It's okay. So everybody sees Varin strut up to Bill the orc.
I didn't warn my party or tell them anything.
We're obsessed with the cat right now. Or I am.
Oh yeah, don't worry. He's acknowledging the cat.
What?
Yeah.
I'll tell you later.
Can I keep an eye on what Zvarn and Bill are
I'll
doing and just
gesture.
have my casual passive insight up?
Oh no, I'll gesture. You come with me. I need somebody with me, just as like a.
That's okay. I'll be your
I
wingman.
don't know. You be my muscle.
I'll be your
Um,
wingman. I'll be your wingman. He looks handsome.
I.
Good for you, Zvarn.
Wait, I'm pretty just saying, I'm pretty sure I have a page in here that says Bill hasn't washed in a while, but all right.
Yeah, probably. I wanna ask Bill how he's doing today. I wanna say, hey Bill, how's it going?
Bill's like doing okay. Doing okay.
Oh, that is a lovely picture, by the way. He is
Yeah, he hasn't
basically
washed in a
Gollum.
while.
Well, Bill.
He doesn't need. Why would he need to take a shower when he'll just make it rain?
Uh-huh. 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 Well, Bill, are you doing anything suspicious these days, or are you acting like a good doobie on the boat here?
He gives you a weird look. Like, what are you talking about? What you
I don't
talking about,
know.
Willis?
Wasn't he the one that I caught cheating and gambling?
Uh,
I believe so.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember exactly how this went down.
I can't remember if he
Okay.
cheated or
Let me pull up
stole.
my notes. You make me pull up my notes. How dare you?
My notes say so.
Oh well, we trust Dagmar's notes implicitly, but we don't trust my nat 20. Wow. In my defense, they took away the feature where you have history of rolls, so I totally understand the believability not being there. Next time I'll screenshot it.
Okay, no, because what it is.
I think we're good with covering it at the point where like he was doing something Shifty, and I remember the Theory and I went and gave him the big old threat or something.
Okay, no, what it
Yeah.
is so Atheres, Varin, and Genera were playing dice, and then Bill kept losing, but still had money left over, which is a little bit weird. You know, you usually after you lose
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little bit of
yeah.
money, you cut it and you walk away because you cut your losses, unless you're really addicted or something. Um, and then when he was pressed, he confessed that he was stealing and selling some of the cargo on the side. You never quite caught him doing it. He just said stuff to you guys. And then you ratted him out, you narcs, to the captain.
True, I did. All right. So he's looking at me shifty because I questioned him, and I'm going to then follow up asking him. Well, you good for another round of cards sometime soon? Another round of games?
He gives you a smile. Gives you kind of a weird smile. It's like, maybe. Maybe.
You look very eager about that. I want to read his thoughts while he's brewing up a response.
I had a good time in the big city. I don't come to Shinseol that often, and it's a nice town.
Yeah,
Yeah,
interesting. You
interesting.
do any business here?
What was that?
Have you done any business here while we were in port?
Business? Not really. Uh, there's a good noodle shop that I like to go to. Oh, I always enjoy a nice hot steaming bowl of ramen noodles.
Hmm. Anything else? Like I'm seeing a lot of crates out here on this deck. Have you done any buying and selling while you were in town like we did?
Okay. Uh,
Uh, uh, da-da-da-da-da. Just like regular, just like a regular wisdom. God, his service thoughts are trash. I expected no less. They are trash. Um, I want to. So, is there consequence if I push and fail, or I just don't get more?
he will know that you're doing. He will know that you're trying to read his mind.
Okay, I don't really care, so I'm gonna do it. It's just a regular wisdom, right?
Let's see. Let's see what it says. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight to its reasoning. If any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows that you're probing into its mind. So it's gonna know, right? Because again, magic is something that's obvious.
Okay. Yeah. Gradle, you're with me, right?
Uh-huh.
And you are already caught on to the vibe that he's acting suspicious. So I'm gonna like look over. I'm gonna. Hey, Gradle, what do you think of all these boxes? You think the ship's making good business? You think Bill here's really helpful to the
Okay, so are
establishment
you
of the
gonna? Because
boat
remember, you
here?
only get a minute to do this. Are you gonna probe his mind or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna probe his mind, but I'm
Okay.
gonna do it while I'm saying that to Gradle.
Okay.
I want him to know. This is a threat.
Okay. Let's see. What's your spell difficulty? I think
Oh,
it failed anyway.
didn't it say on
Let's
detect
see. What is
thoughts,
your
isn't it? It
thingy?
says wisdom 15.
No.
It says on
It's
the spell.
this is you. You calculate it out because it's your proficiency. It's 8 plus like your proficiency bonus plus I think your spell bonus. So for you, it should be around 12 to 14.
I was gonna say it says attack/save wisdom 15 on
Oh,
the spell on my character sheet.
okay. So there you go, 15. Um, so Bill the sailor fails the wisdom check. You get to probe deeper into his mind. Um,
I'm concerned he may not have deep thoughts.
So you can go ahead and give me a couple questions. So you just go ahead and send me a few messages for message. Send a few messages to me in Discord, and I'll give you a few answers. Um, Bill recognizes that you are probing his mind.
Cool. When he recognizes that, the second that he catches onto it, I want to raise my left eyebrow just slightly.
Because so as soon as you do it, right, he immediately, right, there's no delay, so to speak. He just kind of gets a kind of a funny like look on his face, like he's getting kind of a headache, and then he furrows his brow and then like glowers and frowns and then like looks in your direction and it's like, what's happening?
I don't know what you're talking about. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know, Gretel. This man's looking a little sour now. You should give him a flower to brighten up his day.
Certainly don't have any low supply flowers available. Is there anything particular you'd like, Bill?
Oh, what?
I was just wondering, Gretel, my friend Varn here said might be having a bit of a rough day and that you could use a flower. Is there anything particular you'd like?
A flower?
Yeah, just asking. I give them out to everybody. See? And I just take my bouquet and I just stick it out in front of me with a great big smile on my face, like completely oblivious looking.
Dagmar on the other side of the deck yells out, "You can use it as soap!"
Um, Bill gives a suspicious look at Svarin and then looks down at your bouquet and kind of randomly picks out a flower. It's like, and he says, he thanks you. He thanks you for the flower. I appreciate you. And like,
Now they can choose for
Smell the flower.
themselves.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
That's great. I feel like everyone's just like, well, fine, just because you're nice.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna get much deeper than that. Ah. Does he have like stains all over his shirt and stuff?
grog stains, sure, whatever you like, man.
Oh, but his hair's all like greasy and stuff.
Yeah, but a lot of the sailors have greasy hair. I mean, you can't take a bath in seawater. I mean, you could, but it's not quite the same.
Okay, no, because I'm gonna do something funny. Because I'm gonna. I'm gonna say,
Okay,
look,
wait,
you
I'm
get the
gonna say that
flower.
his hair is not greasy anymore. He took a bath while he was on shore.
Okay, fine. Then I said, hey, look, I'm glad the flower cheered you up, but let me help you out here. I'm gonna do like a little finger snap and press digitation, and I'm gonna just take the stains off his shirt.
Okay.
I was gonna give him a nice haircut, like a clean hair, like clean hair wash, but this will do better.
This is not gonna go
That's
well.
fine. I can't. I think I don't remember if prestidigitation is it permanent? As in like it
I
actually cleans it, or is it just momentarily cleans it? I can't remember.
magical effects. It says you can instantly light or snuff a candle, instantly clean or soil an object. Uh,
Oh, clean an object. Okay, yeah, you instantly clean or soil an object no
yeah,
larger than 1 cubic foot. Yeah, so you can clean a shirt. You can snap your fingers.
I've always assumed it was kind of permanent because like if I can put out fire, like
Yeah.
that's a physical thing that's happening. So
Yeah. So you say abracadabra, snap your fingers, and then boom, Mr. Clean, his shirt's clean,
beautiful.
scrubbing bubbles, baby.
Well, thanks, Bill. It was nice. And then I kind of like look him up and down talking to you. And
He's
then
like, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
gesture to
Who's good
Gretel.
talking to you? He raises his own eyebrow and walks off to continue his work tying things down.
Okay. I'm gonna go regroup with everybody, specifically out of range of anybody else that can hear us. So I'll grab Crazy Cat Lady and her dancing buffoon and corral her over.
And the killer of worlds.
I think
Oh
Dagmar
yeah,
as
Daintyfoot's
Cat Lady,
killer.
that's a pretty good title.
And Daintyfoot's the killer of worlds, right?
No, Theory.
Oh no,
Hey.
Fury very specifically said in her
Just
character bio that she's not a fan of monikers or titles. She's a theory.
that's right.
Yeah.
Come on, Anna, you're the one who takes the notes. Keep up.
God damn it.
You're gonna lose your status as note taker.
The scribe.
The scribe.
The scribe.
Okay, so I want to gather everybody. I want to gather everybody in chat real quick.
In chat.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're off to the side. I've got everybody kind of gathered around.
Do we
And,
want the DM to not hear any of this?
no, no,
To
no,
you
no,
guys,
no.
I don't.
Whatever he wants.
Whatever.
He's God. He hears everything. He can hear your thoughts. Like right now, he knows what you're writing down on a piece of paper, Anna.
Yeah,
No.
that's
Come
why I
on.
usually keep the earplugs in.
All right. So Bill's a dunce. He's got a pretty smooth brain. I started checking his thoughts. I know I didn't warn any of you, but I started checking his thoughts, and he said that he likes the coins that are in his pocket now, and he has a lot of coins. And then he called your cat stupid for dancing, and then he asked why it's even here.
What?
And then he said the business was really good. And when I questioned him about cards, he was like, "Yeah, I want to play, but I don't want to lose my money just yet." So he definitely came into money, and he was telling us that he did business. I tried to think about, like, I tried to probe a little deeper and like question what was in the crate. He had no thoughts on the crate, and he definitely noted that the captain never caught on to what he was doing, but he specifically thought about it being a good idea to scrape shavings off the bottom of those ingots, and that he's working alone. And that's
What?
the total of what I got. So he's definitely stealing from the captain again. So I
Yeah.
say we feed him to the sharks.
Well, or tell the captain and have
Feed him to the captain.
her
And feed him to the sharks.
because the captain doesn't really mess around very much.
Somebody better walk the plank at the end of today.
Well,
I don't want it to be us. I think the captain would be a good move. Go talk to the captain. Let the captain know. Because we already brought this to the captain once.
right. When
And
you
she
were
threatened, right?
detecting when you were detecting his thoughts, did you see any intentions about whether he had any sort of remorse or anything like that for what he did?
I believe the thoughts specifically went, business was good. He. So I'm gonna go with no. I'm also going to say that this man is shallow and is a money guy. So, you know.
You know my position, and we've stated it before. If somebody feels bad for what they did, and there's room for redemption, there's all the room for forgiveness in the world. However, if they have no compunctions whatsoever, then yeah, body a motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Gradall, you won't Gradall understand this reference, but Mike, you'll understand this reference. If Gradall ever were to exit the realm of the living preemptively, we need to bring him back as Ghost Rider. Full on spirit of vengeance. Like, look into my eyes and know the sins you've done kind of behavior. Because I'm here for that flaming skull and everything. Anyways, moving on. I say we tell the captain.
Yeah.
We can tell the captain. I'm just saying, maybe not, take justice into our own hands and make him walk the plank or anything like that. But yeah,
Oh
we
no,
can
no, no.
talk
I
to the
wouldn't do
captain.
that.
Yeah.
I'm on the boat and I got caught up and it sounded fun.
Who was
I'm
the
sure the
who was
sharks are
the
hungry.
last person to talk to the captain? Was it Groudal or Theory?
Didn't we all go?
No, we split up.
Oh no,
No,
we were doing dumb stuff because Gradall went with Genera, I think, and then Aetheri went to go sneak around the basement of the bottom of the ship. Was that the same time?
I went with a theory because I had passed without a trace. So I was with a theory, and
Right, yeah.
Genera
Right.
and yourself spoke to the captain. I don't know what Dagmar was doing, but I'm fairly certain it involved smashing something.
I think
Probably.
Dagmar and I were.
Oh, I
Wait,
was
hold on.
singing.
Weren't
I
we?
was singing
Weren't
with
we singing up on
Zavarin.
the deck?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Who
Yeah,
went to the
Genera
captain?
spoke with the captain. The two of you
Okay.
were singing on deck, and then Aetheri and I were doing the sneaky, stealthy thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that was such a mess. And we got no more answers than we wanted.
Nope.
um,
But we found out from you
we did our
guys that the
best.
captain was a really powerful lady who could probably do something. I think. I don't know.
I think this is
I can't.
so funny that the one time that like there's something that happened, the last like 5 episodes is the one time that something actually happens where we have a callback where we we need our missing player. All right. So
Okay.
we'll
So
go.
this is what Madison. So here, I'm going to retcon this slightly. So that's so we do know that Genera suffers from narcolepsy. Since
Yeah.
technically she would have fallen asleep while in town, that's what Madison is for. Madison is now the hireling that has to carry
Carrier.
her on his back while she's
Oh
snoring.
my god.
There we go.
Can
Wow,
I
usefulness.
canonize it? Can I canonize it officially that when she falls asleep, she goes into like a little backpack, like baby backpack, baby Yoda kind of thing, and he's like a butler, like carrying her around.
Why are
You
you
mean like
trying to make this like Demon Slayer? Okay, like the
a
sister that's in
giant
the
baby
box.
Bjorn?
Just let it happen. It would be great.
We'll discuss this with Genera's player later.
Ah.
Genera gets to decide.
Then in the meantime, it's a wheelbarrow.
We could do wheelbarrow. We could do like a barrel and just shove her in. But in either case, Madison is the one that's carrying her. Madison is now putting her gently to bed below deck, tucking her in. You know,
So sweet.
whatever. Maybe
A
turning on the
real
humidifier, putting in a few essential oils, putting on some Enya, Orinoco Flow, whatever it is.
cucumbers in the eyes and all that jazz.
Yes.
Oh, love it. Very, very caring. All right, so we want to go talk to the captain. Perfect.
Okay, Captain, my captain.
Yes, that one.
Let's pull up the captain. Where did I put the captain? Oops. That's not what I want. Right there. There we go. Wrong layer. Oops. No. Token layer. There we go. Okay, there we go. You got the captain. The captain is on the deck of the ship, checking every rope, every knot. She's kicking the tires. She's yelling at the sailors. She's making sure that everything is ship shape and ready to go. And she is munching on a dried sardine.
Disgusting.
And you can hear
Now-
the crunch of bones as she goes, and she bites into it.
This is huge for me, considering I'm pretty sure everybody here knows that I hate Lord of the Rings. Don't come for me. But my background music right now is on autoplay, and the elven Gladriel music is playing accidentally as you put up that image. So now I'm just kind of picturing a theory doing a slow walk up to her and then doing that weird elven language to each other in all slow motiony. And
Wah,
it's
wah, wah,
dark and
wah,
it's
wah, wah, wah,
glistening.
wah.
And like, they just get through to each other.
Yeah, I like
That's
it.
really intense. All right, Anna, thanks for the tangent. Anyways,
I am now gonna retcon the captain is like Ricky Ricardo. Whenever she gets angry, she slips into Elvish. So you're like, "What are you guys
oh
doing?
my
Move that
god.
stupid thing!" Wah 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 wah. My grandmother could do better. Wah 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 wah.
Siri, that's your language now.
Perfect. Yeah.
Great. Great.
Oh my god.
I just picture like an angry, yeah, like just like an angry bilingual individual, and every time just slips into the Elvish.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait.
All right.
So what are you going to say to the captain?
Stop.
Hey there. So we have a concern to bring to your attention.
Yes.
You know your lovely associate here, Bill. Well, he's definitely stealing again.
What do you mean stealing?
I don't know if he's scraping the bottom of the barrel literally, or if he's scraping off part of your money literally, but he is definitely scamming somebody out of something. And he's being all shifty, and now he has money again. I don't know how this guy keeps getting money, and it'll probably be my money by the end of the week because he'll just gamble it away to me. But
What?
yeah,
Didn't you say that he was like scraping like pieces off the bottom of the ingots in the hole?
yeah, I don't know what ingots specifically, but he definitely thought something about scraping ingots.
Um. So once you say that, then the captain looks. There's like a look of realization on her face. Um. And she's like, "Excuse me," and she brushes you off to the side. And then she walks off. It looks like she's walking toward her office, right? She's heading like below deck and out of sight. But
I'll
she
be
quickly
like,
cut off
should
the
we
conversation and left.
I'll be like, should we follow you?
She ignores you. She just walks off.
Hey, a theory, my dear friend.
Yes.
Can you tail her?
Sure.
Figure
Well,
out what's
I'll do
going
it.
on. I don't
Do
want
it
her to like yell at us.
stealthily.
Yeah, stealthily.
All right. I'm gonna sneak around and follow behind her.
What would the opposite of that be?
Ah, guess
Well,
not.
we're gonna find out.
I don't know. Whatever you would do.
Oh, okay.
Probably trip and fall on your face.
So a theory. Just how close are you gonna tail her, and like how far are you gonna follow along?
Well, if we think she's going back to her office, I think I know where she's going. But I'm not going to follow too closely. But I kind of want to follow along, and if she shuts the door, then listen. See if I can listen through the door and.
Yeah, kind of just do our best, to see what we can obtain from her.
Okay.
Scoot.
Not that she's going to pick up a phone and call somebody, but
Okay.
Yeah, but no.
So you see a theory scamper off and sneak around. You can tell she's sneaking. She walks past a few people. The people it's clear that, or rather, she sneaks past to some people. From what you can tell, it would look like you would assume that some of the people she walks past notice a theory going by, but they ignore her. At least they appear to ignore her because they're busy doing something else. Right? The ship is about getting ready to leave. A theory. You make your way down under the ship. You peek your head around the corner and you look down the hallway and you can see her walk into her office, into her quarters. It does not seem like she has noticed you. She opens the door, walks inside, closes the door behind her. and you can hear her. You can hear what sounds like wooden cupboards and drawers sliding and opening and closing. And there's a shuffle of
Okay.
papers.
Is there anyone in the hallway? Like,
No,
can
there is
anyone see
nobody.
me?
Just rats.
All right. Is there a little keyhole in her door that I could look through?
So you're gonna put a
In her
cup. You're
quarters?
gonna put a cup up to the doorway and try to hear into it. Okay, go for it.
Or peek into the little keyhole.
You can
It's one
look
of those
underneath.
old-timey doors.
There are cracks around the door because it doesn't. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm just gonna make this up. I'm gonna assume that some of the carpentry on the ship is actually kind of loose because if it's too tight and the ship creaks, it'll jam shut. So I'm gonna guess that a lot of the doors and stuff like that have a relatively large amount of space around it. That way, it doesn't like creak and then seal shut. Um, so it's closed. You as long as you do not jiggle the door handle, so you're not quite sure, but it's not opening. So you're going to assume that it's closed in some. It's closed securely, but you don't know if it's locked. Just so that it doesn't swing open with the swaying of the ship.
Mhm.
You can kind of see through the cracks or holes around the doorway, and you can hear. So go ahead, roll a perception. Okay. So I'm just going to explain this. So everybody, you're just so that we're all kind of participating at the table. Remember, but this is something only a theory can see, only theory can hear. So no metagaming. Don't write notes down, Dagmar. Dagmar doesn't know.
Okay, I'll try.
I don't remember if I ate breakfast, so don't worry, I won't remember.
Yeah. Now's a good time for you guys to go eat snacks.
Ooh, snacks.
So a theory. You can hear the shuffling of papers. You can kind of see from what you can make out, you can see that the captain has sat down at her desk and she is going over some papers and books. She seems to be doing some sort of like auditing or like basically like balancing the books kind of things. Like she's going through double checking the receipts of something or other, and that's basically what you can see her doing right now.
Okay. I'm gonna just walk back to the group quietly.
Quietly. Roll a stealth.
Quietly as possible.
Same thing.
Alright.
So there's nobody in the hallway. Nobody notices you. If there are people that see you, they ignore you because they don't. They're busy doing something else, and they think nothing suspicious of you.
Okay. I go back to the group and I tell them, yeah, she's in her office, just looking at her papers and stuff. I don't know what she's doing, checking the books.
Well, she kind of insinuated that something made sense now. So my guess would be that she noticed the discrepancy in money and then realized where it came from because the information we gave her. So should we go talk to her, try to see if we can get an answer, or should we just kind of like meh, go get something
I
to
would
eat?
I would really like to know what's in the crates that are moving. So that is my question for her.
Yeah, we could get something cool doing that, like a bobcat or perhaps a lynx. I kind of want to like. I kind of also want to know what's in the crate. So I don't know if
Same.
maybe sneak doing that while while everyone's kind of occupied doing other things. I'm not sure.
Are those moving crates, did they put them in a special area or are they with all the rest of the cargo?
They are in the general cargo area, but they're clearly being put off to one section, right? Like the cargo hold is being organized, so you get the pots on one end. You have certain size crates in one area. You have I'm trying to think now. The cargo hold now is more crowded than when you guys arrived, and there's a lot more different kinds of things now. It's clear that as you guys have gone along the coast, they have traded for things. So a lot of the stuff that you initially had, it's almost gone or very low in the inventory, low in stock, and has been replaced by other things.
Did we notice any like air holes in the crates that we saw moving?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, that sounds good though.
This has never happened before.
Not seriously. That sounds
No, I
great.
want one.
Oh, he's on the snack. He's getting a snack
I
too.
want a veggie burrito.
Okay.
Anyways.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
So anyway.
So I was asking if I saw any air holes in the crates that were moving.
how close do you get to the crate?
Well, not. I don't have to get too close, but I'm gonna try to
Okay, well, I'm gonna
sneak a
assume
peek.
that the crates are actually. I'm trying. Where are they gonna put these crates here? Okay. You know what? I think that they're going to keep these particular crates. They're going to stay actually on deck, and they're going to be more toward the bow of the ship, the bow and the center. Um. So, are you going to actually approach them and like put your hand to them, or are you just going to stay like 10, 20 feet away and like look at them?
I'm just gonna stay 10, 20 feet away and look at them.
Okay, investigate. Go ahead. Roll an investigation check.
Was this investigation or perception?
Investigation.
Okay, will do. I suck at that, but I'll give it a try.
Yeah, because you can use
I suck at that.
investigation actually if someone is using a glamour, like if they're using a spell to disguise themselves, you can use investigation to sort of see through the illusion. So I'm going to do something similar here. It's a wooden box.
Yes, a box.
It's pretty big. It's bigger than you. It's like twice. You could fit like 20 grab dolls in one of those boxes. It's pretty big.
Based on my investigative experience, I'm going to assume that there is a cat in there. Because when we're talking about boxes, they are usually have cats in them.
Unless that one doesn't have a cat in it. Or it does. Maybe it does and doesn't have a cat in it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
both are true.
Maybe
Are you
both are true.
saying they
Maybe
bought
one
it
is
from-
alive and one is dead.
Yeah, are you saying they bought it from a person named Schrodinger?
Maybe it's actually alive and dead.
Oh my god.
I have 2 kittens at home,
Dagmar, what
guys.
do you
Can we
think?
not talk about dead cats?
Yeah.
We're not. We're talking about the possibility of it also being alive.
Fair enough.
Either
Could-
way, was it? Sorry,
Oh no, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say, did we go back to the box yet? Like, was it moving like the whole time, or is it like that scary movie vibe where it like kind of shakes every few minutes to remind you something's moving in it?
Are you getting close to it or not?
I mean, we were gonna. So
But you
sure.
chickened out.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out, do we want to go try to get through to the captain who's probably not even going to answer the door, or do we want to just go look at the box?
Well, again, I'm happy to do my wild shape.
We're
Yeah.
not sending a fly into
Can
the
you
box.
turn into a fly?
Hold on. We're talking about animals
tick?
here.
Is it in critical role? That's all I know.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Can you wild shape into a fly?
Hold on.
What level?
So if we're talking about potentially cats in the box, I got my man Tony here who could probably sniff, right, buddy? Yeah. Probably sniff to see if there are fellow beings of his kind in there. And then otherwise, I know an animal when I see or smell one myself, and I could sniff the boxes as well. Probably, right, Daryl?
Hey,
Okay, so-
your quick wild shape note, Mike, is that you have to be a level 8 druid, I think, to be able to transform into something that can fly, which means since a fly flies, you have to be level 8.
We messed that
Oh.
rule up, actually. I'll let him do the fly now. It's fine.
I mean, he could be an ant.
We could do
I
ant.
could.
We could do cockroach.
Yeah.
If you're a
long as I
cockroach,
don't
you'll
have
double
to
your
move a
HP.
rubber. So long as I don't have to move
Cockroaches
a
are-
rubber tree plant.
We're all the worst. I just want to remind us all of that. Anyways,
Okay. What was I thinking? So if you stare at the box from the distance, it doesn't seem to be doing anything, but you think, you're not quite sure, but you think that it sort of shakes a little from time to time, but you're not quite sure if it's the box or it's the boat sort of swaying with the waves.
Wouldn't say,
DM, could I roll for something
gonna
to do
say.
a little sniffy sniffy?
Okay,
oh,
what?
that's not what I was gonna say. Sorry, I jumped the gun on that. I was gonna say, could I perceive whether it was actually shaking or if it was the water? But if you want to go smell it, go for it.
Could I do a little sniffy sniffy, please?
So you are going to do the Scooby-Doo thing. So Tony the
Yes.
cat puts his snout to the floor, and then Dagmar will
we're
also
both
put her
doing.
snout to the floor, like
Mhm.
Scooby-Doo, like Scooby doing Shaggy or something like
Yep.
that. You may do a perception check.
All right, let's do it.
You may do
Sniffy sniffy
a
times 2.
yeah. You can do it with advantage because it's the two of you.
All right. Okay, hold on.
All right, Daryl. I need art.
Do
I need art commissioned, Daryl.
sniffy sniffy. Let's go.
Nice.
22 sniffy sniffy.
You got a 22. Even a 17 would have been pretty good. Okay, so 22.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this.
Tell me more. Oh. So guys, remember Bam Bam?
Yes. How could we
Uh,
forget?
Okay, Dagmar, roll a nature check if you want.
I shall.
This is no
Let's do it.
advantage, just a straight nature.
Oh, whatever.
Okay, Anna. I'm gonna just
Yeah.
Loser.
I'm gonna break immersion for a second here, Anna, and remind you that everything you do doesn't have advantage.
I know.
Okay.
That's why I did it that
Just a
way.
general reminder.
Shut up.
Love you.
I love you too. Shut up. So, another message. Okay, Daryl, I hate you.
Hate your dice.
I don't know how to. You're literally contradicting yourself now, so I don't know how to act. So I'm gonna go from before I read that last message. Hey guys, like Bam Bam and all those dinosaurs we ran into before in Oak Ridge. Well,
Was that thing that tried to eat me?
whatever. I tried to. I've smelt those things before, and I am smelling those things now. However, on my last message, thought maybe not dinosaur. I don't know. Happened after I sniffed a nature check. So not sure what's going on here, but I at first smelt some feathers. I then smelt some scales. I then smelt a dinosaur. And now I'm
Right.
thinking it's not a dinosaur. So
So
do with
what you're
that what you
saying
will.
is you smell the smell. And it smells smelly.
Does it smell like Sparn?
Yeah. Does it smell like me? And I want to like swing my arm right into her face. Like aggressively.
Can I, DM? Can I smell that?
That's up to you.
I don't
Do you
know,
want to
can
take a big
you?
whiff of him?
I'm gonna whiff compare. Can I cast compare with?
It smells very differently because Varin smells like ramen
Eggs.
noodles and essential oils.
Sulfur.
Yes,
Okay. It's different. Different whiff.
Okay. That's so helpful and generous of you to volunteer as the crate smeller or whatever your job is now, Dagmar. Can I are we doing the cockroach thing or nah?
Do it.
Because if
Yes,
we're
let's
not,
do
I'll
it.
just go open it. And
No,
by open it,
no.
I
Yeah.
mean I'll ask Ethereal to pick the lock for me because I don't think I have that.
I think
Well,
that will lead to our doom.
yeah, let's do the cockroach thing.
Why do you think that there's some eldritch horror inside of a wooden crate on a ship?
Possibly.
I do
Or we
like
get
Wouldn't it
Lovecraft.
be kind
banished.
of fun to find out? He probably has some really cool art for that.
He's had some
Yeah, turn into
before.
a. If you want me to turn into a cockroach and go in, I can.
Yeah.
Do we have any
Just
other
like
way of
don't go all the
protecting you a
way
little
in.
bit? Can cockroaches do cockroaches have dark vision?
It's not that dark in the crate, guys.
So he could see in it. Is there a hole in the crate?
Oh yeah, they could see in the dark. Right?
You have to investigate the box to see if there's holes in it.
Can I investigate and perceive the box and just get all of the
Well,
outside of the
just okay.
box
Roll
stuff done?
investigate. Roll investigate.
Roll
investigate.
everything.
No, it's a genuine question because I perceive a little bit better than I investigate. Let me investigate. Oh, that was so close to a 15. It is very much not a 15 though. It is a 7.
Yeah,
It's a
really
big
Good thing I
off.
don't
box.
really.
You don't see any
Okay.
holes. It's got a lock on the outside.
Can I try to perceive a little bit harder than I investigated?
No, because the perception is just gonna tell you if
Fine.
there's a box on there or not. Or like it's
It is a box, yeah.
yeah. So it's not. There's nothing, man. It's just
Mhm.
okay. You see a box. It's made out of wood. You see a lock. Okay, what? You know, it's got
Okay.
nails in it. It's got maybe a little
Grado,
bit of salt water
what are you
on it.
thinking?
It's got bird poop on top of it now.
What are you thinking, Grado?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I can find a quiet spot to wild shape and then head my cockroach self over to the box and see what we can see.
Okay. All right. Hopefully this doesn't end poorly.
Okay. So, uh, so Dagmar hides behind a pile of crates or whatever. Wild shapes into a cockroach.
No, Gretel wild shapes.
Sorry, Gretel.
Yeah.
Gretel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I can. I as a goblin, I can even just hide behind like Dagmar or something like that. Wild shape first.
Yeah.
I can
Dagmar
hide
just
behind
pops
anybody.
up
Yeah,
and says
for real.
Okay. So Gretel, sneaks behind something, turns into a cockroach. People are still sort of busy tying down the ship and getting the sails ready. They're basically moving away from the dock at this point. The at this time, the captain is actually on the deck, back on deck, giving orders, and they're moving away from the pier now. So the ship is leaving, but people are still going around. Gradal, I want you to roll 2. No, I'll just do 1. Let's just do 1. I'll be nice. You have to do 1 dexterity save.
Oh, before because he hasn't rolled yet. I want
Ooh, okay,
some bardic
fantastic.
inspiration.
So there are, as people are walking about and like stomping around deck, bump, 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 bump. Gradel's able to avoid being squished by all of the feet, and he's able to make his way into the box. Okay, so Gradal, please describe your approach to the box.
Gradal, before you do that, I want to let you know that you have Bardic Inspiration for the next 10 minutes on any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay, so you sang to him like Cricky from Mulan.
I'm literally like just like playing a cockroach theme song for him. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What? What does that sound like? Can you hum it?
Harry, no, it's gonna be on my no, better yet, now you just did that. I will be using my pan flute to play the Cantina theme from Star Wars. That is to his little footsteps.
Okay. And as I'm moving around through all of the, weaving my way between all the different sailors as they stomp around, just going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sort of worm my way up to the box and start like crawling up the side and looking for like little holes where I can peek in.
Okay, so as you come up to the box, you realize that the box is not very tightly constructed. It seems to be solid, but the slats of each of the different wooden planks and stuff like that is a little bit loose, or is not. They're not tightly put together. So you can see that there's a little tiny slit between each of the planks of the wood, the boards of the wood that construct the box. So you can sneak in pretty easily.
I sneak up to the edge of one of those little cracks and I peek my little antennae in and take a look.
Okay. You peek your way in, and you don't go very deep in. Okie dokie day. Right, you don't jump in, right? You don't charge in, right?
No, no, but I can climb up the top of uh of the box. I just sort of like try to sense my way in there and see what's going on.
Okay, well, I sent you a message in the Discord.
Okay. Okay. And I'm going to sort of sneak away from the box now and just sort of head back towards my friends.
Okay. Dexterity save again. Just for fun.
Hey, boy. I'm definitely using that bardic inspiration.
Wait, bardic inspiration. I
Oh,
can't remember it. Is that
Lord.
you had a die 6 or a die 4?
If you give me 4 seconds, I can tell you. If I can remember what page it's on, it's a 1d6.
Yeah. Go ahead, roll a d6.
4.
4 plus 5 is 9. That's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please
Okay.
don't kill our friend.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, worst case scenario, you're gonna hurt someone's foot when they step on you and you explode into a goblin.
Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm gonna have to. Okay, let's look up Druid actually really quick because you take on the HP of the creature, right?
Yeah, which is, I believe, 1.
Oh yeah, your statistics are replaced by the statistics of the beast. Okay,
Yeah. No, my hit points are 3. I have 3 hit points.
as a cockroach.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
is
Armor
that in
class
the
10,
book?
hit points 3.
Well, I
Yeah.
know I literally just looked up cockroach stat block on Google.
Yeah.
Is that an AI
natural
thing?
armor of
They're
13.
lying to us. Lying to us.
What do you think it needs, more or less?
I'm gonna look this up. I'll look this up. Okay, so D and D cockroach
I'll
hit
just look
points.
on D&D Beyond.
Oh,
No,
a
not
swarm.
Cogwitch.
If you have a swarm, that's a
Oh,
little
okay.
bit different. Yeah. Okay. So
I wouldn't say I'd have more than one hit point. Either way, I'm about to surprise somebody.
okay. Okay. I am. Okay. Huh. Huh. All right. Gradal. Roll a percentile dice. So the 1 to 100 percentile.
Hey, boy.
Higher is better. Okay. Okay. Um. So again, you're trying to make it to the dance of people working on the deck. Bum, 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 bum. You zigged when you should have zagged, and you end up under someone's foot, but you end up in that little space between the like the ball of the foot and the heel of the foot, like the little arch. So it hits you. You lose all your hit points as a cockroach because you're a cockroach. Um, you revert back to a goblin, but they step on you just right, so that you actually pop and slide sideways out from underneath their feet uh, into a pile of boxes and crates. So they're surprised and they look down at you and they're like, "Oh, sorry,
I go,
Gradal, I didn't see you there. I must have knocked you over." And then they
I
go
was
off and
gonna-
keep doing their thing.
yeah, because if they noticed me actually changing, I was gonna do the surprise motherfucker meme. You know.
I am not even going to attempt to not be cracking up laughing over leaning on the edge of the boat over here. Like I'm like almost falling on the ground laughing watching this whole thing because I just watched a cockroach explode into a goblin.
Okay. Okay, Gretel, you brush yourself off. You don't get knocked out, do you? I mean, technically you might get knocked out, but that's not. We're gonna just skip that part.
Well, how much? It depends on how much damage I get. I Did I take any damage as Gradal or just as the cockroach?
No, I'm just gonna assume you're just gonna be clean. I'm just gonna assume that as a cockroach, you get knocked out, but you get right back up.
Okay. Whew. And I'll just proudly just sort of saunter over to my friends.
Yeah, as long as excess damage doesn't reduce your normal form to 0 hit points, you are not knocked unconscious. So yeah, you're fine. You get up.
Okay.
Did you take damage though?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
Well, our suspicions were right. There's a Bam Bam in there.
Oh
My
my god.
God.
Wait, hold on. There's a tiny dino in there.
Not tiny so much. Would I have an appropriate idea of scale based on what I encountered in the box?
Well, you encountered it as a cockroach, so
mean-
we're gonna assume that it was gigantic, ginormous. It covered the sky. It like shadowed the sun. Okay, in size. That's the scale you
Yeah,
experienced it as.
But it's also like you said it was like a 5 cubic foot box, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
box itself is like 6 by 6 by 8.
Okay, so it's not like Tyrannosaurus
Bigger.
Rex size.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be it's the size of the box.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's a Bam Bam in there.
And it's alive?
DM, was it alive?
Yes, we'll assume that you will assume that it's alive.
It was alive.
Was it a Bam Bam or the Bam Bam?
Would I have been able to tell that?
Nature check, Gradal.
Was
Well
Bam Bam
then.
not the one that tried to eat me? Wasn't that
Yeah.
like a massive dinosaur? That's not gonna fit in there.
Maybe if it was
I
cuddled
guess
up into a little
it is.
ball.
We
sleeping
have
film.
magic, enlarge, reduce, yada yada yada. Okay, I'll let the question go.
Nope. I don't think I could tell. It looked like Bam Bam.
Did it feel like Bam Bam? I mean, you got all up in his noggin for a little bit there.
as a cockroach.
No, from before in the Mesa, like you and Bam Bam were one.
Don't you talk to critters?
Yeah, but
Um,
he's sleeping.
Go talk to it.
no.
I'll kick
So
it out of the box.
So what it was is Dagmar, for whatever reason, wanted to be friends with the dinosaur, tried to feed Fred to the dinosaur, was somehow able to make some kind of acquaintanceship with the dinosaur, rode the dinosaur when all of the rest of the party, like Moose Party, ran away, and then the Bam Bam the dinosaur did put its mouth around Svarin, but didn't quite eat him because that's why he's still here. But Bam Bam couldn't fit through the hole, so you just left him behind.
So we're
Yeah, hey.
reunited with our long lost love.
Possibly. I'm not entirely sure. It could be Bam Bam. It could just be a dinosaur that's the same type as Bam Bam.
Okay. Unconventional potential solution. Can I?
Commune with it? Oh my god, you're brilliant. Yeah.
No, that's crazy. I was gonna go ask for a manifest if they would let me know what cargo we're hauling. We've been on this boat long enough. Like I should have somewhat of an idea of who might have that information, who isn't the captain, right?
Yeah, I mean you can talk to
Like a
like
first mate
team
or something that I
supervisors,
probably drank with or something.
team leaders. Yeah, sure.
Sure. Is there somebody nearby that I could maybe do that with?
Yeah, you walk up to like a random orc. Well, not a random orc, but you know you know this orc. Okay.
Let's call him Joe. His name's Joe.
I'm gonna give
Unless you got a better
Daryl's
one
like, no.
right out there. Daryl's like, I actually hate that name, so I'm gonna pick a different one.
No, I want I don't know what the name of the sound, but the one for genre. So we're gonna go Joe. His name is Joe.
Oh, GHUO.
Joe. No, like Madonna. No last name, just Joe. Okay. So you walk up to Joe. What do you say to him?
Would you have any idea if there's a written manifest of the new shipment we took on board, or if anybody besides the captain would have that information?
Joe explains. Of course, there's a ship's manifest. Of course, there's a ship's manifest, but it's like that's none of your business.
I mean, respectfully, I understand that, but we have had an uncomfortable number of run-ins with, particularly with cursed artifacts, to the point where we're ourselves quite expert on this. So I just want to make sure that there's nothing that could put us or anybody else on this lovely ship that we've been riding together on at harm or risk.
Well, Joe's like, well, just don't touch the boxes and don't go in the cargo hold, and you'll be fine.
So you see, the thing is, the the artifacts that we dealt, I'm gonna roll persuasion because I know you're gonna ask me to. Um, the boxes that we dealt with last time that had these items in it, they could affect the other materials that touch them. So since it's a wooden box and it's touching a wooden ship, it could infect with the cursed nature and travel through. So I just want to double check. If there's nothing there, I can just be on my way. I won't tell anybody. You know,
Roll persuasion, yeah, because he looks weird. He looks confused.
20.
Dang it. What's with that second one?
Go with the first roll. I clicked too fast.
You got excited.
I did. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I think my little mouse is dying on battery. It didn't even look right either. It's like missing the. It's a
Yeah.
20. Okay, it's a dirty, but it's a 20.
Okay. You rolled a 10. You just happen to have a high persuade or high charisma bonus. So
Is
Okay.
it a 20? It's a 20.
it's 20, but
So-
you have a 10 bonus.
It's
Fight,
a dirty
fight,
20,
fight,
but
fight.
it's dirty and it's a 20.
Okay. So Joe like gives you a very puzzled look, but then you see his shoulders sort of slump, and then I guess he shrugs and is like, "Well, you guys seem to be smart. You look smart. I mean, your hat's pretty fancy looking. I guess you know what you're talking about."
Tips hat.
And he's like,
Maybe.
and he tells you like, "Don't tell the captain I'm letting you look at the manifest. It's not that big a deal, but she likes to be very professional about it." Okay, so what are you looking for? And he he has like a satchel on him, and then he pulls out the papers and starts to like flip through them. And he's like, "Okay, what are you looking for?"
I'm specifically looking for those chests. I'm like, can we see those ones, or they look below deck now?
Well, because he's showing you papers, so he's showing you the manifest. Okay, so
Okay. Can I describe that? I'll just describe that like specific box that we saw.
okay, so
And
you're gonna
see
have
if
to
I
point
can
like you
kind of
point at
scroll
that box,
through.
and he's like, because otherwise he doesn't know. He doesn't know what you're looking for. He's just looking at he just has a list of basically like receipts. So it's like the
Gotcha.
vendor, the customer, the item, the amount, like the location. Like that's it. Every single paper over and over and over and over again. Um,
I
so
specifically want to find the stuff that was taken on board yesterday when we got back when we were leaving port.
but again,
And
he's holding like 30 or 40
how many
papers
boxes?
of yesterday,
A
right?
lot.
So it's like, well, what are you
Okay.
looking for?
Um.
So that's what he's doing. He's telling you he has like his papers, so he's flipping through them. It's like, okay, this is going to person A in person B in location C. 20 kilos of perfume. It's um, person D to person E in place F. 10 kilograms of dried sardines. Like he just keeps going down and flipping through it.
All right. Can I like? Can I see the manifest, or are you just gonna help me
Well,
find?
the captain is
I'm
the
just
one that's
asking,
going to
kind of
make
like,
the
can I
summary,
like basically
but he's
skim
giving you
through it and like
individual
pick
receipts.
up?
There is no, because this isn't a
There's no like
computer, right?
one
So you have
paper.
to assemble all the information by hand later. He has each of the individual receipts representing each of the shipments, but there's no direct summary. The captain will assemble that later once everything has been stored and checked off. Um, so you're gonna have to go through the papers, and you have to go through them one by one. And he's giving them to you. He's showing it to you, so you can
Okay.
go through them.
Yeah, I'll go through those now then, and if anybody wants to give me a hand to make it go faster, we can just skim through those and see if we can find anything that talks about like specifically live trafficking. And while we're
Yeah.
at it, we should probably check the manifests for any cursed artifacts for real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So can we take a minute and just like flip seas through that?
Okay, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna put
I'll
this
help
in the
with that.
Discord chat then. Okay, so
Yeah. I mean,
mm,
I don't obviously need a manifest, but if you got some
okay,
points
so
being
we're gonna
cursed,
do
he's gonna make it up here. We're good.
yeah. Now you're gonna make me work hard. Now I have to come up with entire cargo hold. Okay, thank you.
You just make 5 to 10 items. You don't need to make a lot.
I want the
Or
whole
35.
thing.
Whatever you
I
want.
would
Whatever you
like
want to do.
it ruins my immersion unless I have the whole thing.
Okay, I
All 35 pages handwritten out, mailed to me by Tuesday.
Just chat
okay.
GPT.
Hold on. I'm gonna do. So since you're looking at the items, I'm just gonna list out the items, just the items, not the people, because that takes a little bit more time for me to think. Okay, so we're gonna do. Yeah, I'll do this in metric just because it's easier to. Okay.
Yeah, it'd be nice to know where those crates came from. Who are they buying them from?
Yeah.
Names and addresses of the people that they bought them from and where they're going. Names and addresses again. Phone numbers
So
are preferable.
each, I'm going to give you the numbers, and each number is going to be that specific shipment, so it's all bundled together. Okay. So
And their permit for transporting
Mhm.
endangered animals.
Permit number. I want shipping number as well. Receipt number.
okay, border, or what is it? Customs and Border Control. Okay.
Exactly.
One thing I can tell you, and I'm sorry I didn't see it until now, is because I didn't see the note from the DM. This is much smaller than Bam Bam, so it's not Bam
Maybe
Bam.
Bam Bam.
Maybe the
Maybe
sun,
Bam
maybe the
Bam.
sun, maybe the some kind of dinosaur, maybe the same kind of dinosaur, but a lot smaller than Bam Bam was. So it's not Bam Bam.
The child of Bam Bam.
Okay, well, 20 ingots, that's definitely. Oh, 2 ingots. That's probably what had the bottom scraped off of it.
Mm,
Oh, finally, some good food on the menu this week, though.
do, 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 do.
Just casually there on the,
Yeah, there
just
we go.
casually, just
That's what it
casually.
is.
Where's the
Yeah.
weight on that?
Hold on, he's still typing. You're distracting him.
Yeah, Dagmar, what are you doing? I'm doing this without AI or ChatGPT or whatever. I'm doing this the old-fashioned way, okay?
Oh, the 15 pots of perfume. I'm surprised Dagmar didn't just smell that instead.
Yeah. Well, I
Should
can.
have smashed
Do
it.
you want me to describe? Because I know what Bam Bam looks like. I can describe him.
Well, I wanna ask about this
Okay.
dinosaur when Daryl's done with his.
I'm just go ahead. You guys already know what I'm
Oh, you're
doing. I'm
just
just gonna keep
going.
doing this. I'm gonna do this for like a bunch of orders, so this will take me a little while. Just keep talking.
He's committed to the bit.
God.
Well, so I want to, because I'm assuming we're still standing next to Joe here, and I want to be
Joe.
like, hey, um, just out of curiosity, what's up with this one right here? And I want to point at the one that says one feathered dinosaur.
That one. That's a special order. That's let's
Special
see.
order for who?
So Gradle, you have to say it. Oh, you're cheating. Don't give him the Don't give him the picture.
Oh, okay.
You gotta role play this out.
All right. I'll delete the message then.
Yeah. Tell him what what you say. This is Gradol's description of the dinosaur.
Okay. Do you want me to do that now, or
Yeah,
wait
go
until
for it.
you're
Go for
done
it.
with the itinerary?
No, go ahead
Okay.
and describe it because I'm gonna keep doing itinerary like till the cows come home.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. It's got these feathers along its claws and its arms that sort of look um like dangly bits. They've got sort of these dangly feathers at the bottom of their claws. They've got orange eyes with like this blue coloration around the eye. They've got the big same sort of shaped head as Bam Bam, but it's got like sort of this like orangey like feathers along its nose ridge, and its tail has this like poof of feathers, like it just stuck its tail in an electric socket. It's kind of freaky looking.
Would you say that it looked like a chicken pre-evolution?
If chickens ran around on their hind legs and could rip things to shreds, then yes.
Mm. This is a world where that could be possible if that's what you want.
I mean, I don't know, guys, but like we're talking about like a gift for my clan before. I think that would be pretty rad.
Yeah, well, we'd have to ask. We'll see.
Like I'm not speaking for them or anything, but I think having a dinosaur is pretty neat. So like I think if I were to receive a dinosaur for like say my birthday, I'd be pretty happy about it.
Are you sure it was a dinosaur and it wasn't a cockatrice? 'Cause those are kind of like chicken dragons.
Oh, apparently one of the chests has dragon bones in it. That's cool too.
Is it? Or is that legal?
I don't know.
How many dragon bones?
Just a whole
It's just
chest
a
of it.
literal it's a sticky note
Well, for some
on a
reason,
piece
the
of
receipt of
paper with
items doesn't
two.
talk about it.
No, it's just a sticky note on a piece of paper with 2 words scribbled on it that just say dragon bones, and the sticky note that says it's got some in there.
We don't even know how much they weigh.
We don't need weight as long as it doesn't sink the ship. We're fine. If we're still floating when we leave port, we're good.
Yeah.
Come on, don't you know how water weight distribution works or whatever? Physics. Come on, keep up.
Um, does anybody have? Should we? Don't we
I
know
think
somebody who works for like the magical fish and wildlife department that we could call about this?
it wouldn't surprise me if you did. I think
Didn't
that we have Dagmar. I gestured to you. I think that we have some comrades on our team here who are lacking animal companions.
No, I got mine. I'm good.
Yeah, and then kind of, I'll like flick you on the forehead. Not you, the rest of them. I'm
Oh
friends with a pig. You're friends with a what was it, a badger? They
nope.
need friends too.
Does anybody want this dinosaur?
No, I do not want a pet dinosaur. But I would
I
like to
just see a
save the
theory.
dinosaur.
I just see a theory becoming friends with like a young displacer beast or something,
Sure, yeah, why not?
like a displacer kitten.
Graddle, remember
Aw.
Is on
Whistle?
this manifest. Oh my god, Daryl.
Why not?
No, it's fine. Like keep going, pop off. But like
Small dinosaur
we took
skeletons.
on a lot. Okay,
Do I remember
okay.
what? Dagmar?
Whistle? The goblin whistle?
Yeah, I remember Whistle.
Didn't didn't you end up sending her to work for the magical fish and wildlife department as a trapper?
No,
No, she's working for
no. She's working for Dr. Zincha Court of.
Fudge! That's right. God damn it.
No,
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
you. Okay, I'm
exactly
gonna
what
have to
he
look at
said.
the notes. Okay,
No,
so
that's right. That's right.
she is she went to the first university with the professor, with the goblin professor, right? The archaeologist goblin. But I
Mm-hmm.
think you were trying to get her a job um with Rock
With
Bottom,
rock
with Mrs.
bottom.
Rock
Yeah.
Bottom, right, in Clark, because you
Ah,
wanted her to have a legitimate job that didn't deal with whatever the professor was doing.
that's right.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not that we'd be
Eh,
able to like call her up or anything,
no, it's
but
okay.
Did you write down her number? Did you actually trade contact information? Do you have her Instagram? Maybe.
we don't we didn't
Well,
we don't have anything for anybody.
Varn, do you have access to the message spell?
I do not.
Okay,
I
thought I'd
have
ask.
very, very useless spells with me right now because I haven't leveled up in 84 years and
Ooh,
can't reassign my spells right now.
I can do. I have message, but it has to be within a range, within a certain range. What's the spell? Ascending. Ascending is the spell that can be sent anywhere.
Yeah, but that one, in my limited knowledge of spells as a bard, it does not allow them to respond, I don't believe, unless I'm thinking of a different one.
Well, sending does.
Oh, sending does. Okay.
I have an idea. The one that you can do with range, since the captain is locked up in her quarters right now,
No, she's on
could
deck.
we
She's helping the ship like leave the port. So you guys are heading out to open water now.
Fudge. Should we go back to her and tell her that there's a dinosaur and bones and shit in her
I'm-
cargo, or does she probably?
I'm
know?
like 100%
Probably
sure
knows.
she knows already because this is her boat. Although she didn't know about the person skimming off the literal bottom.
Right.
I think we should go talk to the captain regardless. I think this could be
Okay.
a good opportunity. Before we leave the area with the boxes entirely,
Mhm.
would
It's
it
called a
be
cargo.
possible?
Cargo
It's
hold,
not.
actually.
It's called the box
Cargo
area.
hold.
Actually,
Okay.
dummy. I can't believe you would try to use a sophisticated word for such a simple location. I want to just make sure there's enough air holes in that box. Or is it fine because like the cockroach can just fit in it?
No, that's what the slats are for. That's why.
Okay.
Well, you wouldn't know this actually because you didn't look at it, but that's why it's built a little bit loose, so to speak, so that there's air that
Okay.
passes in and out of the box.
That's fine. Retcon my question.
Okay.
Let's go talk to the captain.
Okay. So you walk up to the captain. The captain is captaining. Standing with their hands on her hips, and she's pointing at people, yelling at people, telling them what to do, being very directive, a very direction-oriented leader.
We love a good delegation.
Okay.
Anybody else want to lead this one, or you want to take the reins?
I can give it a shot.
Oh, that's. I meant one of the other two. I feel like you're gonna goof this one up.
No, go for it.
I just feel like she's just gonna come up to it and be, give me the dinosaur now. All right, no, we'll all go over together and just kind of. You can go. I'm joking mostly.
Okay.
Don't mess it up.
Hello, mistress of the sea.
Oh
And she-
God.
Okay, I'm taking charge again. Oh, Captain, our captain, please.
Okay. So
Oh,
she
geez.
turns and she looks at you. She's like, "Yes, how may I help you?"
We had a casual question for you in regards to some of the cargo that was taken on at the
Like, what
port
about the
that we're
cargo?
leaving.
She looks a little sour at you.
Okay, so I'm just going to be blunt about it. For why do you have a dinosaur?
Or why?
She like gives you kind of a stern look, and it's like, that's the business of the customer. That's not your business. And besides, why are you snooping around the cargo?
Uh, because I suspected there was a dinosaur, and I was curious.
Curiosity killed a cat, my friend.
Sure, but then I point over to Tony. Like the cat's still alive, so the curiosity seems to be fine as well. I want to know if this creature is safe or in danger.
Again, what
Because
business is that of yours?
I have a terrible personal justice system and a need for vengeance against wrongdoers, or something like that. So I'm curious.
She's
Is there
still
something
giving a
gonna
very
get this to
puzzled look
eat
on her
it?
face. It's just like, what are you talking about? If you're going to make trouble on my boat, even though I made a promise to,
No,
I am trying to remember her name. I did not remember. I did not memorize everybody's names.
that's fine. That's why we have notes.
Let's see. Oak Ridge. Oh yes, I said Compressus. Okay, yeah. Even though I made a promise to Compressus or Elian, first name basis.
Yeah.
Even though I made a promise to Elian, I have no compulsion to. I will. I am completely willing to kick you off this boat if you make trouble, sir.
All right. Well, I'm not planning on making trouble. I'm just curious what the dinosaur is for,
For
because
it's for the customer. What do you like?
was just some rich person's just buying a little dinosaur.
Yeah, that's what rich people. That's what money is for.
I mean, must be nice, but that feels like something that maybe I don't know. Is that legal? I just look over to the rest
Ethically
of them.
gray.
Is that legal?
Again, like she looks like she's weird, and she's like illegal. Like, what are you getting
This
at?
kind of lives by the laws of the sea. Shoot, I
If you're
meant to
talking about
ask
the
something.
laws of the sea, sir, you can do anything at the sea because you're at the.
It's true.
The rules of the sea are what the captain says. Okay, so captain
Uh-huh.
says, quit stupid around.
I totally forgot to ask about Bill first, but she's not going to tell me anyways. I don't. Where's the dinosaur going? Can I at least know that? Like, who bought a whole dinosaur?
Again, that's up to the customer and the business, right? This is. It's not
You
my.
just, you just move it.
Yeah, I just move it. That's my job. Our job is just to move it, right? We don't ask a lot of questions here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um. Anybody else got anything here?
I got nothing, man.
All right. I don't
Well,
have a defense. I have no defense.
what if all right. Well, we just want to make sure that nothing bad will happen to your ship and all these beautiful people who are resting upon it, and we have reason to believe someone on this ship has forged a copy of your manifesto and wants to perhaps give it to the law authorities in the next town, and we just want to ensure that that doesn't happen, bad things, because we would like to continue to use this fine ship of yours.
The
Whoops.
captain gives you the oddest look. Go ahead, everybody, roll insight check.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Sorry.
I think she sounds like a narc. Wait, why am I rolling an insight check?
Initiative,
I
Dagmar.
ain't. I don't. Dagmar, what do you? Are you? Did you just say if you don't help us, we're gonna narc on you? She can throw us off the ship.
Said somebody else might.
Okay. Svarin is just a little bit on the low side, but I'll do it. This is like a low difficulty anyway, so I'll let it slide for Svarin. The captain thinks Dagmar is an idiot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're all right there with her.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen.
The captain is basically
Captain.
turning to like walk away. So if you want to continue the conversation, you can hold her back, but otherwise she's just gonna walk away from this conversation.
Okay,
Dinner!
Captain. While I have you, did you find out more info on the tip I gave you about our friend?
So she sighs, her shoulders slump, and she's like, "Okay, well, it looks like you're snooping or whatever it is you're doing. It's not all bad."
Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to help you here.
No, she looks tired. She's not angry at you. She clicks her tongue and she's like, "Well, I'm gonna look at things. I'm gonna try to. You're not in trouble. The boat's not in trouble. Customer, I think it'll be fine. But we will. But I will have to look at things and deal with something later. So,
Right. So you're not telling me the details about how you're going to get slimy orc boy in trouble. You're just going to deal with it because you don't want me involved. I get that. But I don't think your customers would be too happy if they knew that your people were stealing off of you. especially somebody who's wealthy enough to buy a dinosaur. So
Um,
I'm not threatening you. I'm just saying for the safety of your business, I believe it might be beneficial for both of us if you were to potentially give me some slight more information about this
everybody roll an
dinosaur so
insight
that I
check.
don't act up. Because I might act
Right.
up. I'm not going to cause
All right.
problems or trouble, but I might act up. And I mean
Another
that after
insight check.
answering
Here we
questions.
go.
I don't incite anything. I'm gonna just keep yammering on and be like, I'm not saying that I'll do anything while it's on the boat, but if you don't help me, I might have to interrupt the final delivery, and then your customer might not get it and blame you for losing it. So I'm also totally allowed and able to roll perception if that's, I mean, persuasion if that's what you want me to. Heard I can be hair flip persuasive. I feel like stuff's getting
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna just I grab Zavarin by the arm. I'm like, it's fine, Zavarin. We'll take care of it later. Like, let's get out of here. Let the captain get back to work.
Yeah, I agree.
Uh,
I agree. Just leave her alone, Zavarn. I know this is difficult for you, but let's just
fine.
shut up and go to our cabins. I think we could use a bit of a rest.
I'll grab his tail.
Someone should roll to persuade me.
That's true. We should do that.
If you fail, I get to slap Dagmar. No, I'll come with you guys.
Damn it.
I assume that
Oh,
3 of my friends
persuasion.
saying, "Hey, drop it," is probably enough for me to drop it.
I
Daenerys
mean,
doing it too in spirit.
But I'm gonna be doing that thing while Gradel's got me by like the arm, slowly pulling me away. I'm just gonna like do like the 2 fingers and point at the captain, like I'm watching you kind of thing.
Oh god.
I'm just saying for the safety.
You're,
When he
buddy,
does that, the captain like takes a step towards him and then stops, and then like turns around and then
I
walks
will
away.
flinch. I will flinch visibly.
but
I will visibly flinch at that.
Zavar, you're the bard. You're supposed to be talking us out of situations like
I
this, not getting us into
have I have 1 level in fighter. You need to let me follow my dreams.
them.
I never get to hit things.
Okay.
Now I know why you and Dagmar are always at each other's throats. You're too much alike.
I am nothing like that. And I like point a shaky finger at her.
I don't even notice. I'm cuddling my cute little Tony the Bobcat.
This is a wild animal.
He likes it.
Does he like it, DM?
Since you point out that Tony is a wild animal, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split this is Tony as far as so far
Careful, Daryl.
Tony has basically behaved. Tony has behaved in such a way that he's not particularly scared or angry to be here, but he doesn't act tame. So when
That's my boy.
I mean, what do you
Dagmar like
expect? It's a
pets him,
badger.
he like scratches and bites Dagmar or like scratches and bites her clothing, but Dagmar
Oh my
like
gosh,
doesn't
she wants
notice.
to-
So he's even drawing blood,
I find it
but
cute.
Dagmar's like
I find
whatever.
It cute. Yeah.
Oh, like those like a cartoon character that's getting like attacked by the animal and it's just like, isn't it cute?
Yeah. So Tony also sprays a little, poops a little in somewhat inappropriate places. Stealing food from Dagmar, right? Basically,
Mhm.
clearly Tony is not a pet, but has sort of settled into the idea like, okay, well, this is how I'm gonna live now, so he just does it.
Yeah. That's my boy.
I don't know if that's something to be proud of.
You are going to steal an actual dinosaur. Don't even start with me.
It's a dinosaur.
It's a bobcat.
It's a badger. Calm down.
Oh my god.
It's not that impressive. It's just a badger.
Have we talked this buffoon out of this confrontation with the captain?
Oh yeah. No, we're good.
Um, the so the boat continues to leave the port, and you're heading out toward open sea. So you're passing by you're basically passing by the lighthouse again. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this. Okay, yeah, we're gonna that one. Get rid of this. That's the token layer. Okay. Um. Let's bring up the map actually. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. Okay, there you go. You're gonna continue to head south around the Cape, past Sea Spray, past Sickle Bay, all the way around Cape Silheim. Uh, it's gonna be fairly uneventful. Uh, you the captain actually just kind of wants to go quickly now. The boat's pretty full. It sits a little bit lower in the water. So as the wave, so at the beginning of the journey, with the waves would hit the side of the boat, you get just a little bit of spray. But now you're getting some of the higher waves are actually kind of like coming up over the top of the boat just a little bit, because it's just a little tiny bit because it's sitting so low in the water. But the captain is just wants to gun it now and kind of get all the way around the Cape and back over to White Sands, because they have plenty of stuff to trade. They have plenty of things to deliver. Um, okay, let's see. Unless you want to have something specific, I want you guys to, let's see, who hasn't rolled a lot today? A theory. Go ahead, roll a d6.
Okay, what'd we get?
Let's see.
It's a Kraken.
Roll a percentile die.
Stop giving me ideas.
Oh,
Roll a
do
percentile
another-
die. Okay, very good. Okay, so you see, about how far would you have gone down? So, good color. Let me see. So, this was about one. Wait. Yeah. Okay, you did. That was about 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. I think you were gonna go up this way, but you didn't have to. I think it was like that, right? One. No. You did over here too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it was a clean 7 days actually. So there you are at the 7th day mark. So you're sitting low, but the captain's trying to really gun it. I think you're gonna have to just make it to here, a little bit past Sea Spray for the first day. We'll move you along a little bit further, right there. We'll do wait. Yeah, we'll just do right there. Okay, so you made it out past the bay. You you make it out past the bay. You're fine. You sail past Sea Spray. The captain's just gonna anchor offshore. You guys have plenty of provisions. Okay. So you guys all head to bed at night. You put on your bunny slippers. You put on your hats or whatever. For the night.
Is there any way that I can sort of find a quiet spot where I can sort of stealthily start looking through the books that I got?
Yeah. So just go ahead and pick. Okay, so Graddall, please roll a stealth check and then DM me the location of the ship where you want to be. So you just pick a spot on the ship anywhere you can think of on the ship, and I'll put up a picture of the ship so you have a reference.
Oh no.
We all
Uh,
noticed. Just saying.
You sort of zoom into where the ship is.
Yeah, let me see this drawing, and then let's make it bigger, 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 bigger. We can. I think right there will be fine. Just leave it like there, and I'll recenter the.
Yeah, right there is fine.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. There's a tiny little spot in like the forecastle that I can sneak into.
In the where?
In the forecastle is, if I remember correctly, it's like a tiny little storage area near the bow of the ship where
Okay.
like people like put supplies like ropes and sailcloth and stuff like that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, like that's all you can find. Okay, so Grad doll rolled a 4.
Which is not good.
So you can see everyone. I'm trying to think because this is at night. So Gradall assumes that he's under the cover of night, so people are not going to see him. So he sneaks out, but it's really dark. Oh wait, no, you do have night vision, huh? So that's not going to be a big deal.
Yeah. And I have the
Um,
light cantrip too.
I was about to say like it's kind of dark. It's a little bit darker than you were expecting. So you light a candle so to help you find your way. Um, uh, we'll put it at that. Actually, yeah, because what it is night vision. What it does is it actually puts your vision up one brightness setting. So if it's dark, you treat it as bright. If it's pitch black, it counts as dark. So we're gonna. So that's how we're gonna do it. The hull of the ship is a little bit too dark for you to see, just a little bit too dark because there's like no light sources. So you're sneaking, but you light a candle. So people can't quite see you, but they can see like a little faint, like flickering light in the distance, and kind of like shuffling of feet. So not very hidden, Graddle. I'm sorry. Uh, but you find your way into the little nook of the ship.
Okay. I'm just going to start reading through the first book if I can. And I'm specifically, I assume you know what I'm looking for in the book.
Okay. So I'm just going to describe this. So for the crew, there's a handful of people, maybe 2 or 3 people, who see you, Graddall, books underneath your arm, sneaking off to be alone in some corner of the ship at night. Okay, just want to make sure that description is accurate.
Yep, that description's accurate.
Okay. Um. Uh. Anything else you guys are particularly doing here at night?
Did did any did any of us notice or care that our good buddy just ran off with some books?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, I'm just chilling by a candle somewhere on a mat, teaching my little bro how to sit on command.
Okay.
It's going really well. That is all.
You know what? I think I never drew. Let me see. Okay, I am looking through my notes here. Okay. Okay. So everybody can roll perception now. Everybody roll perception.
Hello again, Craw Demon.
You guys are so bad at giving him new ideas.
I perceive nothing.
I perceive
Rolling
everything.
perception too.
Okay.
I thoroughly perceived.
Does Gretel have to do it as well?
I mean, yeah, it's the ship.
You
Okay,
said
so
everybody.
I'm gonna go from the top. So a theory. Hmm. Uh.
It's you said it's nighttime?
Yes, it is nighttime.
Okay.
Oh,
Dagmar, the
I
wind
don't
is
perceive
blowing.
anything.
The boat is creaking and back and forth, and you're feeling so sleepy. Gretel.
I'm a dragonborn. I don't even have dark vision.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to rely on my other senses.
How is that even possible? Dragons live in caves.
I'm not a dragon, you dunce.
Uh-oh.
I'm a dragon born.
Yeah,
Essentially one step up from lizard folk.
I'm instantly sort of like putting the books away and trying to, like, as fast as my little legs can take me, get back to my friends to try to
I'm gonna
help them and
vomit.
see what's going on.
Stop typing.
Uh,
Daryl, stop typing.
why? I like typing.
Because I'm gonna vomit.
Yeah, wait.
Guys, do you hear that? Did you?
Yeah,
Yes.
the wind.
No, the noises
Yeah, where's that coming from? Is that
Weeks.
below us?
and the whispers and the wings. What are the wings? What are the wings? Daryl, I'm gonna.
You hear it, you
I'm gonna.
don't see it. It's dark. You do not have dark vision.
I know I don't have dark vision, which is exactly.
I have dark vision, and I am going across the deck of the boat to get back to my friends. So, but I
Okay,
do have
so
dark vision.
so that space in the bow of the ship is that below deck or above deck? I would think it's below deck. No.
It's the forecastle's usually above the. You know how they raise up the part of the bow.
Okay. Okay.
It's basically like a tiny little area for people to get get equipment and stuff, like
Okay.
rope
Okay.
and sail bits and bits and bobs and things like that.
I don't know, guys. Just sounds like wind to me.
I don't know. Something's moving about.
I lost internet because Xfinity hates me.
We all died.
Then how are you
Sure.
still talking on here?
I pulled it up on my phone.
Oh, I see. Okay. So all of you have your information then. What are your actions? So a theory, what are you doing?
I say to Gretel, where do you think that's coming from? Is that
Gretel, what do
coming
you
from
do?
the cargo hold?
Big bats, big bats, big bats. I'm sorry because I'm like literally I'm chugging my little legs and I've got a backpack with like full of like 4 volumes of books that I'm desperately trying to hide, but they're like spilling out of the backpack as I'm walking across. Big bats, big bats, sweet whispers. Not good.
Okay.
Is that what that noise is?
Yeah. So Dagmar, what are you doing, Dagmar?
They basically
Um,
look like bats, but they're too big to be bats. Sorry.
I can't say
I
anything.
I lick one of my fingers and I lift it up to try to determine which way the wind is going.
Isn't
You're
that
still
a
doing this?
isn't that a folk song?
She's not concerned yet.
Okay. Okay, Svarn, what are you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, my internet just kept dropping back and forth. That Xfinity person in the live chat trying to mess with me now. Did you hear anything I about wanting to shoot a firework up in the sky?
No. Well, okay. If you're having issues with the internet, we can cut it out right now because we only have about 15 minutes left to our normal slot of time.
No, it's working, so we can work the last 15 minutes. I was
Okay.
just gonna say because I can't see anything, and now that I hear Gradall comes running in yelling bats, I was gonna try to send like a flare up so that I could see something in the sky because I can't see anything because it's dark.
Okay. Go. What exactly are you doing? Do you have a firework itself, or are you casting a spell?
I have to double check. I don't think I have a firework.
Grad
I
doll
was
has a
going to,
light, I think.
I was gonna try to use a minor illusion or prestidigitation, but I don't know if either of those. Prestidigitation says I can instantly light or snuff out a candle or torch or a small campfire or create an illusory image. Can the image set off light? So like, can I set off like a? It wouldn't be like a loud firework. It would be like a flare, like a visual flare.
Well, as a minor illusion, I don't know how much light you can cast with a minor illusion. Because you don't really cast light.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, because that's a different spell. Yeah, I could cast Fairy Fire, but that's like a whole first level spell slot.
yeah.
And
So
would
the minor
immediately
illusion
start.
cannot create light, so you can't cheat like that. You're basically just making something that people look at, right?
Okay, sound or visual. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I see it. Okay, so probably not wise because if I shoot Fairy Fire up that area, then if it's something big, it's just gonna attack us.
Like moths to the flame.
Yeah, literally, if I
Bats to
set
the
it on
flame.
fire, it's maybe going
Right.
to attack me. Um, come for us, Xfinity. We don't love and appreciate you. We hate you. Anyways, yeah, I hear what I was assuming would be bats, and then my lovely friend here said bats. So let's get below deck.
Maybe they're our friends.
I will slap
Maybe
her and say, "Let's get below deck."
maybe should I do a history check of the area in terms of
Dagmar,
bats?
do you want your
If you'd like, Dagmar, you may
wildcard?
roll all the history checks you'd like right now. One history
I
check. Let's
sh-
do one history check just to make it
I
simple.
shall. Could I do all of
Dagmar,
the ones I want to do?
Dagmar,
You can do a history
Yeah.
check. You can do a nature check. It's up to you.
Okay, I'll do
Dagmar,
both.
Dagmar.
And then I
History
might
is Father
do a
Time.
survival as well and animal
Oh my
handling. There we go.
Stop just rolling down the list. Oh my good lord.
Okay.
You don't have
I'll
mountain
take
combat.
survival.
It's not like you can ride it. You can't just pick which one you like best.
So for history, you're like, um. So okay, I'm gonna try this. These are your history thoughts.
Mhm.
Um, in history, for as long as people can remember, history has been important.
It's true.
It has had a lot of important factors.
In fact,
This place here is important in history
sure.
because people sail here, people travel here,
Yes, sir.
people live here, so it's very important historically.
Mhm. It's got a
Nature,
name.
there's fish here, there are seagulls here, there are whales here. Crawdemons. Let's see. People.
Bats?
Well, bats. I mean, it's nighttime, so there are probably bats around. But you don't know if there's anything like an ocean bat. That's a little bit weird.
I see. Mhm.
You kind of like look in the distance, and maybe there are caves there. Maybe you see them, and you're like, okay, bats are in caves. Yes. So I guess there are bats here, and bats are important to the environment because they eat stuff, and stuff eats the bats. So it's part of the
Mm.
circle of life.
Contemplating all this, can I drag her down on your deck?
Um,
Because the longer she contemplates the reality of whether bats exist or not, we're gonna get eaten.
Aquatic bats.
aqua bats, as it were.
Ah.
Uh, so, Dagmar, your survival check means that you know not to drink the seawater.
Okay.
There you go.
Now I know.
Okay, so do you guys stay on the deck or do you go below deck?
Below.
Well, if we want to know what's going on, we have to stay above deck. I'd like to figure out what's going on. I don't
Okay.
know exactly what's going on, but I'd like to know.
Okay, so who
I'll
stays
stay
on
with
deck and who
Gretel.
goes below deck? So, in
Actually,
theory,
Gretel.
above or below?
I stay above. I'm listening to Gretel.
Okay, Gradal above.
Respectfully. Respectfully.
As
Dagmar above or
above, so
below?
below.
Run down, coward. I'm above.
Respectfully. 2 of you could get picked off by a large bat.
Okay, so I'm gonna say a theory, Gradal, Dagmar, and Daintyfoot are above deck, looking
and
up
Tony,
at the sky.
stop forgetting him.
All right,
Don't-
I'll stay, but I'm holding Daintyfoot so that Daintyfoot doesn't get swooped down by a bat.
I'm holding Tony.
Madison is below deck with Shannara, getting her
Still-
a nice
still
warm
holding
cup of
her.
milk to help her sleep.
Can I be
Oh
like
my
near the ropes though, so I'm kind of safer?
Oh my God! I'm just noticing this. There's a tiny little thing for Dainty Foot now on the Goblin Town Twitch.
Oh my god.
I'm only now
Isn't it
just
adorable?
noticing
Yeah,
it.
you're just seeing
That is the
it.
cutest thing I've ever seen in my
I
life.
I was scrolling
know.
earlier.
That's got to be Will, right?
No.
No?
That's Daryl.
I did that
It's
because I wanted
Daryl.
to irritate Dagmar.
But it looks
Okay.
just like Will's style, which is like so impressive to me. It looks really
Yeah.
cool.
Great
Okay.
job, Daryl. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm trying to think. Okay, so Svarin, I'm guessing, is in the doorway holding Daintyfoot to make sure
Yeah,
that
like
some.
you know the part of the ship has like that. I'm near a wall basically.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, where's the map? I'm right there.
Okay. You can draw on that. You can draw on it. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Dagmar draws on it all the time.
I do too. I do that with her. I'm like right here. I'm like leaning against the wall basically. Like I want to not be in a swoop territory.
So underneath the rigging, so that it acts as a sort of like net to catch anything.
Sure. I've been attacked by a giant bat before. I don't want to play that game.
Okay.
Anyways.
So I'm trying to think. So Dagmar, Gradal, a theory, you all have night vision. You're all standing there looking up at the sky. Okay. You look up at the rigging and stuff. Let me see here. So you can see like up on like some of the wooden pieces here. You can see that something is there. It's like on top something. It's got like a dark shape, and it looks kind of furry. And it seems to kind of, its shape sort of drapes over the sails a little bit, and you can see it kind of like shifting around, as if it's perching and trying to find a comfortable way to sit.
Bat
Okay.
Squatch.
And you can
He's the
hear,
crypto
you
of
can
my
hear,
town.
you see several like individuals, and you can hear them sort of chittering, and hear the kind of squawking and squeaking. And if you listen closely, they seem to be talking, but you cannot quite make out what they're saying.
I still have speak with animals prepared. Would I be able to understand them if I cast speak with animals?
Go ahead if you'd like to cast
Dagmar
Speak with
can,
Animals. You
doesn't she?
may.
Doesn't Dagmar like talk to animals?
Yeah, I can call out.
Okay, so you're going to
Well,
call out to it. Go ahead, Dagmar. What do you
We're
say?
gonna talk. You're
I
gonna
was just trying to
call it.
listen. I was just trying to listen to it.
That's what I was saying. I was with Gradall here. I was like, listen
Oh.
in. Don't call to the giant
Never mind.
beast sitting on top of the ship.
Never mind. Never
Hey,
mind.
come
Never mind.
eat me!
Never mind. Let me take that back.
Oh my god, Gradall,
I
she's gonna
changed
be
my
that.
mind.
I climb up on Dagmar's back and put my hands over her mouth.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I thought you were trying to
Yeah.
make Dagmar look bigger by standing on top of her shoulders.
I don't know if I can reach her mouth because I'm so short.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just listening.
Just listen, please.
Yeah.
Try. Okay, wait. Hold on a second. I think I might.
My
Hold
god.
on. I might have this kind of off a little bit. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. So Graddol, you cast Speak with Animals. You still don't understand. You still just kind of kind of just gobbledygook. You don't understand it.
Sounds kind of elfish.
No.
Nice call.
I think that means I think that means these are monstrous creatures.
Would
Yeah.
these would be obviously not common, draconic, goblin, or sylvan or undercommon. I assume it would be something more guttural, like not those ones, correct?
Are you a linguist? Then you cannot identify them.
Okay, that's fair.
Are you going to roll
Don't
insight to see if you can insight their language? Please don't. Please don't.
No, I was rolling. I was checking my thing to see if I knew anything.
Okay. All right, then we're gonna end there.
You
So,
mean-
is the party in danger? Is the party about to find a new friend? Stay tuned. Next time on Welcome to Goblin Town.
Sponsored by Xfinity.
No, it's
Xfinity
not.
Home Internet is here for
Pay us.
you.
Pay us.
Okay. Have fun, everybody. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.